I'm Joe Moreland. I'm running for the West Virginia House of Delegates in the 57th District, which covers most of the western part of Hampshire County and a small piece in Mineral. I'm 22 years old. Um, Graduated from Hampshire High in 2009. Since then, I've done a little nonprofit work with Telemon down in Romney. I'm currently a member of the Hampshire County Democratic Executive Committee. I'm vice president of the Democratic Club. I'm also the chairman of a new scholarship committee, the Frank Whitaker Leadership Award. I'm definitely not the most experienced candidate in the race, but for me personally, one thing, when I was in high school, I was a member of Peer Helpers. Through Peer Helpers, we did community service, we communicated, with each other. In terms of planning, we were responsible because we had to raise our own funds. So we did the Powder Puff game, we did teacher-student basketball, teacher-student volleyball, we planned a lot of events and things. And I think in terms of planning and organization, because when you're a senior, you are responsible for the program. You have mentors, to kind of go ask a question if you don't know what you're doing, but you're kind of in charge. So I think that that definitely helped. Like I said, I worked with the nonprofit Telemon, mostly with their food pantry and their clothing closet that they have. And that really helped me, with the needy and those that aren't so well off. And also, I've always been interested in politics. I try to stay very up to date and current, with what's going on in the world and things like that. And I think that I've just got the best ideas and the best viewpoints to lead us into the future. Number one is I really, really would like to see teachers' pay continue to get increased and get us up there with the national average. There's no way that we're going to have the best education if we don't have the best educators. And it's an issue particularly here in Hampshire County. You've got Cumberland is right next door. Winchester is right next door. According to the WVEA, Virginia pays $7,000 more a year on average. Maryland pays almost $20,000 more on average to their teachers. So, I mean, it's really hurting us in this particular area of the state. That would definitely be number one. I realize it's not going to be something that's going to happen fast or right away, but it's something that I'd really like to work towards. I'd like to see the activity bus returned. I think, it was really hurtful, to our extracurricular and sports activities when that lost. I mean, I just saw that at Mountaintop on the way down, gas is $3.99. So, I mean, people, they can't afford, to take kids back and forth, especially if you're living, all the way out here on the far end of the county. If you got more than one kid, like my mom, both my little brother, they're in high school. They're a cheerleader and a football player. And of course, the practices aren't at the same time most of the time. So she's got to go up and get her, come back, go up and get my brother, come back, I mean, it's a difficult thing, and sports and extracurricular activities are very important. I mean, they keep kids active, they keep kids out of trouble, they give them something to look forward to. And I think that that should definitely be number two. In terms of number three, I would definitely like to work to try and get more jobs here to Hampshire County. I don't think that we're ever going to see a big boom. We're never going to be, Winchester or anything like that, which, I'm glad for that. I like the small town feel of Hampshire County. As delegate, I think the things that we could do to really improve or the interest of jobs coming in, we've got to get, the infrastructure and the water system, up to par, so that these, businesses are going to want to come in. We've got to have good support systems, and we've got to have the infrastructure and the roads. So as delegate, I could definitely, try to get funds to help us move along and modernize a little quicker with those things, and also probably a little bit lower business tax probably would help as well. So, I mean, as delegate, those would be the things that I would do to try and get jobs. The only increases that I can think of now that I would possibly favor is would be tobacco or possibly alcohol tax increases, or possibly upper income increases. I could go along with that, but no middle class, no not so well off folks. That's definitely no there. No gas tax increase, anything. We need to lower the gas tax. I mean, at least try and get us down with Virginia's gas prices, but every 2 or 3 months I would have some type of town hall meeting, one time in Romney, one time in Augusta, one time in Slainsville, trying to spread it around and so that everybody can get out. Like I said, you can contact me by phone. I'm in the phone book, Joe Moreland. My cell phone number, Facebook, because I'm on Facebook, email. I'm going to get a website up. I know on the legislator's website you can check and see, what people are voting on, but it's a little bit complicated. I found when I've looked around on there, and it's not easily accessible to really understand, everything that's going on there. So I'd definitely like to simplify that a little bit. The public, I feel, needs to be 100% in the know of everything that's going on, what's being voted on, and why you're voting for it. Um, like I said, I would make that known on my Facebook page, on my website. I probably need to get on Twitter. I don't know how many folks around here do Twitter, but so I'm not a big social networker, but I'm working my way into it. So, and like I said, I would make it available to the paper if the paper wants to run it. I could send out emails maybe if folks want to sign up for email lists or some kind of mass text messaging thing. I know that's getting kind of popular with the other campaigns and things. Well, I mean, like I said, I definitely want them to know, I'm going to work as hard as I can for them. I'm going to stand my ground on my morals, my beliefs, I'm not going to back down, but I'm not going to be afraid, to reach over and compromise with the other side. That's the issue is everybody thinks that I'm right, and that I'm never wrong, and it's the public, the people that they're supposed to be representing that's getting left out. And hopefully, I'd like to think that I'll never be like that.